Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa, and here we are in the 5 Builders 1 City map. Yes, this is the amazing looking map. And yeah, it's my turn. We are now going to be building on here, but I just wanted to quickly show you what we've got in here before we dive into the area that we're going to be building. So, along the coast here, what a beautiful map. This is such an amazing looking map. So, along the coast here, the first area that we have on our right, look out the window on the right-hand side, you will see Xardus has built this area here. We've got the fishing along the front there. We've got some industry, and we've got a nice little populated area as well. He's been using the canals. He's got like a canal thing going on. Really nice looking area, which is fantastic. I really like that. There is a little something that we're going to dive in and fix in this area. Nothing too major, just a little thing. I have checked with Xardus first of all, if he didn't mind me just meddling in it, and he said, yep, that's fine. I'm not going to change anything drastic, but a little bit of traffic that needs fixing. So we will get to that. And now what do we have next over here? Over here we have the area by City Planner Plays City Builders. Yes, I'm sure you're familiar. Fantastic series on YouTube as well as Xardus. And yeah, here's his little city of Geneva that he's been building up. He's got Old Town Geneva, and it's just looking absolutely brilliant. I'm loving it. And this is his spot over here off the highway. Fantastic looking little zone. I like it. Lots of grids so far. So we're going to see how this turns out once I dive in. But he's building around the river end there, looking very swish. So there we go. Those are the areas that we've got so far on this map. Also look out for Imperial Jedi and the Timeister as well, who'll be building on this map. That's 5, isn't it? Me, City Planner, Xardus, Imperial Jedi, Timeister. Yeah, that's it. Just making sure not to forget anybody. All the links to their channels will be in the description below. And yeah, there we go. And the playlist as well, so you can see where we're up to. Now, what have we got? Let's have a look at the areas that are available. If I put the zones on, there we go. So here we can see Xardus here. Timeister has already claimed this spot over here. This is City Planner has got this over here, Geneva. So we've got spot 2 and spot 4. And you know what? I don't want to be so far away from everybody else. I want to try and hook these two guys up together here. And then when Timeister gets his, we'll have a connection all the way through from one side to the other through this area here. So yeah, we are going to pick spot number 2. I'm going to put Biffa in there. Don't know what the city, this area is going to be called yet. We'll just go with Biffa. Now, you might notice the traffic. Oh my goodness, that is horrendous. I recorded the time lapse that you saw at the beginning, and Xardus told me he played with despawning on. I'm assuming City Planner did the same. I thought, let's see how it goes. I'm going to turn despawning off, and the traffic has got down to 44%, but I know what it is that's causing that. If we just sort of follow this along. I mean, it's backed up outside the map, into the fog. They're all coming off here. They're all coming down the side here. We're going to whiz along. They're all coming off here, which has had lane mathematics on there, which is good. Don't know about the different lanes. Not too worried about that anyway. They're all coming along here. Then they go underground. There we go. Along here, along here, along here. Then they come up here. And they're all coming off through this junction. So before we dive into building, this is the little section that Xardus says he's happy for me to fix. I've said you can always return the favour. I'm sure there will be something in my area that will need fixing as well. So we're going to use this tool. And this shows us where all the cars are going. And you can see they're all coming down that road we just followed. And then they're all coming to spread out into his area here. So I just think a little tiny tweak could make all the difference, because they're all coming in and they're just stopping here. You see that? And there's not many coming up this road here. So what I'm thinking of doing is, first of all, we're going to put dedicated turning lanes there. We're going to put dedicated turning lanes there. I'm going to have a dedicated left, actually. I really would like. Do you know what I'd like along here? I said I'm not going to mess around with the roads. I'm not going to change the size of any of the roads. We'll keep them as they are. Xardus, if you want to change this back, be my guest. Oh, we don't have network extensions too, do we? I've got access to no roads that might help me with this. Oh, we've got all these 4-lane roads. I want a 3 and a 2 asymmetric road. And I don't think there is going to be one in here. No, that's an industry road. Is there one in here? That's it. That's all we've got. All we've got is this one here. Asymmetric 3-lane road. No, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, well, we can't change the roads. We're limited, which makes it more interesting. I'm going to put dedicated turning lane there. And what I would like is to do it that... straight on and right. Yeah, so the left-hand turn, the straight on's going to... That really doesn't make any difference, that one. We'll do that. And then I'm wondering whether here you have traffic lights in there. I'm actually going to... Oh, they are timed traffic lights. Do you know what then? Let's just pause the game. Let's not mess with the timed traffic lights, which I was thinking of adding in here. We obviously need this one to go a heck of a lot more. Let's just run the game and see which one that is. I'm thinking it's going to be 1. Yeah, there we go. It's 1. Oh, man, this box is so small to see. I will try and zoom in for you. So we're going to edit 1, and it's at the normal standard thing. I just tend to up this to 8 and 12 and find that works quite well. Yeah, let's leave it at that and start it again, and we'll see how that goes. Let's just keep an eye on... We'll do it this way, because then we can see the traffic there. It might take a few moments to get through. It might even be that we need it to be a little bit longer, but I'm hoping after a while it actually goes okay. Let's just give it a sec. Yeah, what's also interesting is they're stopping here, of course, before they get to that. I'm just wondering whether if we did... Oh, that's already got stop and straight through. Yeah, I think we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. What are we at? 48%. I'm just going to run this for a good 10 minutes and just see how it goes. So, yeah, let me leave it going. I'll put it like this so we can see, and then I'll be back in a sec. Just another little change that I did just to help out a little bit is I've stopped them lane switching all the way back to where it joins. So they can pick their lane here. So we've done that. We've got the change your lane. They will do that anyway in a node there. But yeah, look, and these guys here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on? Is that like... There's no reason why you should be doing that there. So we're going to stop that there. And then when you're back here, you can spread out and pick your lane. Yeah, there we go. So what that's going to do is going to stack these cars up too wide all the way up here as much as possible. And hopefully we'll just get more going through. We shall have to see how that goes. 51%, ever so slightly going up. Yeah, so let's leave this running. And also I'm going to change one more thing. Well, I can't help it. I can't help it. We're going to change that to give way, and we're going to check what we've got here on the lanes. Yeah, see, they're trying to come round. Let's have a quick look, and that's going round as well. And how is that? Yeah, they're going in the 2 separate lanes. Yeah, okay, let's leave that going then. Okay, we've made a slight change. I've removed the time traffic light. Oh, this is just like nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to have to admit defeat on this one because I've said that I don't want to rebuild someone else's area. And Zada said he did have some ideas in mind to maybe have a look at this traffic a bit later. I've just put it back into the mode that everyone else has been playing on, which is enabling despawning traffic. And we're back up to 81%. But the reason I've done that is because what I think is going to make a huge difference is what we're going to do over here. We are going to add a junction in, because at the minute we've got this road coming up here from City Planner. We've got this one coming along here, which is literally put right up to my border. He's like poked it into here saying, go on Biffa, do something with that. And then we've got this road here, which also pokes into my area. So yeah, I'm going to do something with that as well. Now, unlike these other guys who are fantastic builders, I never build my own intersections on the highway. They could probably throw together something like this or something like, let's have a look, this, without a second thought. Whereas I'd have to give a few more thoughts to that. So, and we are stuck with what comes with the game. We don't have a whole ton of assets that we're using. We are working with the game as we've got it. So what I'm thinking is Oh, jumpy game. Still got jumpy game. Is having this in the middle here, connecting that up over the train line. I'm thinking maybe we could sort of do it like, I'm going to delete this bit down here. Connect that up and that one up like that. Let's pop it in and I'll show you what I mean. And then we're going to delete all of this back to sort of there. And that actually works out much better because then if we grab the I haven't got network extensions too. I'm going to be looking at these thinking, which one do I need? Highway. There we go. And that is going to come out to... I've got all of these on. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit too far away. So let's come out, say to there. And we'll go into there. See if we can hook these up. So that's the top one. Just don't want it to be a too sharp a turn. That was all. Well, I think that'll be okay. I think this is a different size highway, actually. It is. It's a 2-lane highway. Oh, 3+1. That's got to go into 2, isn't it? Look at that. 3+1's got to go into 2. 3+1 has got to go into 3. So we're going to do that anyway. And then just give me a second and I will sort all of this out and line it up a bit better. There we go. That's fine. That's good. Everybody's pleased. Excellent. So that runs through here to this one. And then we're going to connect that one up to this one. I may just need to monkey with that a tiny bit. Hey, there we go. What about that? That looks interesting. I don't think you'd have any problems coming along there at 150 mile an hour, would you? Nope. Excellent. That's good. And then we've just got this little connection over here. Ooh, I'm feeling like there might be a roundabout in this one somewhere. Yeah, slight change of plan. Instead of a roundabout, we're just going to go for the raised road. Keep it raised along here. And we can always go underneath with paths and things. We can raise that a little bit later if we want to. Let's just maybe use the Move It mod to tidy this up a little bit. If I grab that node, that node, that node, that node, this node and this node. That's all the nodes. And then we go into here, slope objects. Excellent. There we go. That lines it up nicely. Then we just want to make sure we haven't got people turning around on the highway or doing silly things like that. You go there. What the monkeys? No, please don't do that. Oh, it's because we haven't got enough lanes. Ah, yes, of course. We're going to end up with 3 lanes down here anyway. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to do this. We're going to say, you're just going to have to deal with it. Is that going to let me pick another lane? That's because I got this on. Let's turn that off and let's do that again. There we go. And hopefully it doesn't get too busy down here. If it does, we'll just maybe sort the lanes out later. But I just want them to go through there. If we had asymmetric roads, I would have made that 3 lanes going down here, which would have been perfect for this junction because you would have had left, right and straight on. But we don't. So we will stay with that. Good. And then that leaves us with this one over here, which could join to this sort of national road that we've got going through over here, this little 2-way highway, which will really help link up to city players' areas as well. So just before we do that, I'm just going to quickly apply. Oh man, I'm going to do lane mathematics. Do we have the roads we need? Yes, we do. So 3 lanes, 1 goes off down to 2, 1 comes on back to 3. So it's these little bits here we need to change. There we go. We're going to add in, every time there's a bit where they come on, we're going to do that. Just so they can merge in. And that one there. And then going the other way. That one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. There we go. There is a couple of nodes in the middle on these roads that go across that way. There's only 1 node here. So if we need to, we can change that. But let's see how busy it gets before we worry too much about that. And then I want to just merge this into this. Let's just have a quick look at it. Do you know what we might do, actually? Slight change of plan. I'm going to get a 6-lane road with trees. We're going to get that back down to the ground. I'm going to have this. If I connect that to that, we can find the centre. So I want that in the middle here. Thank you very much. We'll delete that. And then we're going to go into there and out of there. Excellent. And then when we do what I was trying to do before, there we go. Everybody goes. They've all got a lane each. Everybody heads in the correct direction. Good. Because then we could sort of have that coming through here, perhaps. Because the idea that I've got, I haven't actually spoken about this yet, have I? The idea I've got for this area is I'm going to build a little forestry industry. We're going to take all these trees that are here. We've got a railway line. We've got access to the highway. In fact, I'm going to go all the way around there. Maybe take in this as well. Yeah, so we've got a railway line here. We've got access to the highway. And I'm just wondering, actually, how are we doing on... Unemployment is 3%. So we're probably going to have to build up some areas with people in as well. But yeah, that could come through the middle here, and then this one could join up. So let me just do that. I'm not entirely sure whether we'll connect it there as well, but we'll leave it like that for now. I'm going to just come up to the end here. I'm going to have to really make sure I don't go into someone else's area. Yeah, that's the end there, isn't it, for spot 4? Okay, that's good. And then this road here, let's connect that up. Yeah, we're going to connect it up to there. We'll put some dedicated turning lanes in. We'll make that... let's do that again. That give way. We'll see how that goes. That should be okay. And then we've got a connection to the power here, which is good. So we're going to grab that and we'll just continue that along here as well. There we go. Excellent. So that's given us access to this area here. Now, you may have noticed that we're playing with unlimited money. We've got everything unlocked as well. So we have access to everything we need, which is unusual for me. I think I've only ever done one unlimited money sort of creative building series before on my channel. And I didn't last too long at that because I normally enjoy the challenge. Let's just get the simulation going. The challenge of unlocking things in the game and seeing how all of that goes. But I am up for the challenge. So let me just sort out this here. We'll go into this one. Slope objects. That just does not look right at all, does it? Well, I think I've got node controller in here, have I? Oh no! No node controller either. Oh my goodness me. All the little things that I'd like to have, and we've got none of them. Well, I'll just have to eyeball it. There we go. And I believe the sun is setting on the start of our new area. Before we dive into that, I just thought I'd do a little bit of intersection marking tool on this little junction that we made over here. I think that looks much, much better. There's one thing I'm going to change. Let's come out of that view. Let's do that. Is this line here. I'm going to undo that. And that line there, I'm going to undo that. Yep, and this is going to go this way instead. So we're going to have that there as a lane going through. Going to have that there. Oh, there we go. And then the extra lane appears on the left-hand side. Like that. They can just merge over into it. Excellent. And I've smoothed it all out. Looks much better. Much, much better. Do you know what? Now I've done that one, as you follow over the bridge here, I feel like I need to do all the ones on this junction. And this little junction here needs smoothing out as well. Oh my goodness. I feel like a time lapse coming on. Yeah, let's sort this out as well. Now, if I remember correctly, with these intersection marking tool things, it's been so long since I've used this. I can save this as a template because that is the same as that. And these two over here, they're just like the opposite way round. So, templates. Fillers, presets. Click save as preset as the panel header. I think this one here. Save as preset. Ooh. New presets. Thing 1. Rose 3, line 6. Name. No screenshot. Don't know how you get a screenshot in. Okay. And then if we come over... So what would that be? Let's see. Roads going up, one going off to the right. So this one here would be exactly the same. So can I then edit, save as assets, apply preset? Oh, I can, and then I can just turn it around because obviously it's facing completely the opposite direction. So turn clockwise. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. Apply. So can we do that on all of these? Oh, flipping it, we can. Actually, yeah, it's not the same on there, is it? But we can apply it on the ones that it'll work on anyway. Like this one. It'll work on this one here. Yes. There we go. So that means it'll also work on, apply this one here. Actually, I think that was right, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Tick. Apply. Okay, we'll do it this way. Apply. Nice. Well, that certainly speeds things up. And then once I've done one for that one, it'll go there, 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 and there. Oh, brilliant. And then just a little tip. Everybody told me this one. I actually want the chevrons to start here. So if I hold Alt for the filler and go from there outwards, then they should be facing in the right way. So let's pick chevron. Yeah, do you know what? That is actually facing the wrong way. That would be if you were coming from this direction. But to me, because you're joining the road, that looks the right way to me. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Right, let's make another preset. Oh, doesn't that look so much better? We'll flatten the roads out in a minute, don't worry. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, I had to do it. I had to install the node controller just for fixing things like this. It's like, oh my goodness me. Make flats. How do I get it so it's this road here? I can't remember at all. Alt. There we go. Flatten segment ends. Yes. This one here. Flatten segment ends. That looks more like it, doesn't it? That looks more like it. And then we just need to move it ever so slightly apart. Get those things to line up again, and we're good. Just thought I'd do a little bit of detailing. I've got into detailing today. I was going to be building this forestry industry, but yeah, I've got distracted. So yeah, how far down we're going to go with this? I'm going to go as far as there with that one. I'm using the zoo fence, which I think looks fantastic alongside a highway. Look at that, absolutely fantastic. So I'm just adding these in along here. You know what this means though, don't you? And I don't know what you think about this, but I'm probably going to have to do another episode so I can get my forestry industry built. Now I've been distracted by all of this. Then I'm going to add some gravel. I'm going to stop there. So we'll come along here, fill this sort of center section in and up to there. And yeah, we'll just sort of go up to that bridge at the end there. There we go. What do we reckon about that? And then I think we need a little bit of detailing on these areas here as well. I think we need a few more fences just in these little sections. There we go, we're getting there, and you know what we're going to have to put in these areas here, don't you? Well, if you've watched my episodes before, then you will know we always need rocks and trees, my friends. Rocks and trees. Yeah, I've changed my mind on the rocks. My thinking is if you were hammering it down here and you accidentally missed your turn, you've got the fence to slow you down, you've got like the gravel, the sand, whatever in there, and some bushes and things, but smacking straight into a big rock, not a good idea. Now, as you're coming down here, what you don't want is trees that are going to stop you seeing what's coming, if there's anything in the way. Well, going straight on's fine. Coming off's fine. So we could put a little bit... just a few scrubby sort of trees in there. Again, now coming down here. There we go. As you're pulling out, you want to be able to see across. But we do have the separate lanes for everybody. So actually, now that I've said that, I think those ones we might sort of keep free. Yeah, just a couple of little tiny trees like this. Nothing too much. Nothing towards the end along here, so it doesn't block the view of anybody. I think that'll be fine. So this was the episode where Biffa said he was going to build a forestry industry, but instead decided to join some roads up and build what I think is a pretty cool looking Biffabout. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below what you think of my roundabout, and be sure to subscribe. Be back for when I actually do build the industry in this area that we've now connected up with Zardas and with City Planner Plays City Building Games over here too. Be sure to check out their channels. All the links in the thing below. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.